amazing, beautiful ways will be your eternal reward. And you can read an atlas from cover to cover, not be wise to the road. You can exist with no challenge at all inside your comfort zone.
Okay, well, we've got Tim, Adam and Mark on the snugged in nice and tight on the couch with us. These are the Cravingz. Going to start with you, Tim. Tell us a little bit about yourselves, how you got going.
Okay, well, we're with the Cravingz. We're sort of a punk rockabilly band, and we started about 2 years ago. We played on Stephen's Day, and we play punk and rockabilly, some original, some covers. We try and play as fast as possible. That's kind of the mantra of the band.
Yeah, I've seen you. You're fast.
Just try and play as quick as possible. I think it was kind of the turning point. It's when music stopped being for adults and it stopped being something that you had to read on sheet music and play on the piano. It was kind of the original punk music. Technically it was obviously people could play very well, but it meant everyone could pick up an instrument and start playing, and the answer in England was skiffle. It was just like, everyone, let's start a band. It's going to be rockabilly, it's going to be skiffle. And it was the music for the first generation of teenagers. Elvis sort of like there wasn't teenagers before the Second World War, and then there's the chewing gum milkshakes, rock and roll, sort of not wanting to go to work until you're in your 20s, you know. And so it was just really important for scenes in general. Rockabilly sort of was the turning point.
You look run down. I'm gonna take you home. I'm gonna build you up, 'cause I'm a confidence man. You might feel.
Yeah, I'm quite guilty of writing songs that sound like, you know, other people that they've been done before. But no, it's lovely when someone comes up to you and says, "Who wrote that?" That's a lovely song, and then it's actually one that we did ourselves. That's probably the most rewarding feeling ever. The response is always great. So if we're doing a 2-hour gig and we intersperse the originals between the covers and we get just as good a reaction, I think it's because people just like the vibe of the band. We could be playing like all originals or all covers, and it wouldn't make that much difference, you know. So people are very, very positively receptive to originals, for instance.
Placing yourself further in debt will make you anything other than depressed. And do you think that drinking yourself to a hole, crying and laughing and starting a brawl, will solve any of your problems at all?
I think we're fortunate because, like as Tim was saying about the style of music, it's very upbeat anyway. So yeah, I mean, there's a bit of rehearsal goes into it, but a lot of it is it's genuine feeling the music when we play it. Like, you know, you just be getting up and just kind of doing it and blowing through it, and like I think it's genuine when we actually just perform it and just are in the music. I think that's roots music, you know. It's really felt.
Well, what's good as well about doing those different styles is that you kind of find out after a while that like there's a lot of similarities with different styles of music in terms of, like, if you think of like the chords are used and all this stuff, like, and it's all the same in jazz and blues and rockabilly and whatever you're doing. There's a lot of huge similarities. It's just it's like a different dialect. If you're thinking of languages, like it's the same language but just a different dialect kind of thing. It's really interesting, like, learning that. So I haven't been playing the rockabilly stuff too long, and it's great crack. It's brilliant. It's really enjoyable. Loads of energy. Like, the lads play with a hell of a lot of energy when they're playing live, which is brilliant. I think it's really good to see that, like, the people who are listening really respond well, because it's not just a band with their heads down and they're not really paying attention. They're actually playing to the people. I mean, it's deadly. Yeah. And it makes for a really good show, a real rocking show. Like.
She never makes stupid mistakes. I don't know how much more of her it could take.
What's the kind of hope for the Cravingz in the next short while?
In the direct future, I just got in touch with someone to design our first t-shirts. I get so excited about t-shirts. I collect band t-shirts, so to being in a position where we can sort of say over the microphone we've got t-shirts, for me that's great. Yeah. I love that. We played a couple of festivals last year as well as a load of gigs. I just want to keep the ball rolling, and we've got enough songs now for an album, and so yeah, we're just looking into different places to record with different people, and yeah, I just want to keep it going. If we get to do any gigs abroad or anything like that in the next year, I'll just be absolutely delighted.
Some groupies would be nice.
Yeah,
Noah's here tonight.
Yeah, we've got this gig in the Sugar Club tonight, isn't it? Is that tonight? Oh,
Well, we'll get the word out there anyway. Well, that was the Cravingz. Thanks a million for being here with the very first ever Root Down sessions. It's going to be a pleasure. So blow them apart and shift their girlfriends.
Thanks for having us.
If you're so fun, it's 'cause you pass a good time.